All right, hello everybody. Welcome back to Bob. This is Bob, and today we are kind of doing a little bit of a continuation of yesterday's video where we looked at oddly satisfying things. But today we are going to actually be looking at oddly terrifying things. And these seem to be like everyday normal things that seem to be just oddly strange or terrifying, and I thought, what the strange little cryptid man on the internet react to the oddly terrifying things. So, let's look at some oddly terrifying images. Why don't we? This image on a Thai Airways plane safety promotion leaflet looks like an elder for eating a baby. I don't know what happened while that pamphlet was in the printer. But whatever happened, is terrifying. Who let that eldritch horror near that poor child? What was the purpose? I now understand why this is utterly terrifying. This should not be here. I am scared. I want to go home now. Thank you. I got cabin I found in the middle of the woods. Now, I don't know why this is utterly terrifying. I mean, I guess to the average person. But to me, this just looks like a home. I could live here and hang out in the woods and roll around like a little creature. I am, in fact, a little creature that likes to roll around in the woods and live in the woods. And this is a good alternative. You can live in the little cabin in the little woods and you can be a little creature and nobody will bother you because, well, they're utterly terrified by the little cabin in the little woods. These stuffed animals on the side of this truck. That is a bit unhinged, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, I could see why people would find that incredibly terrifying. Uh, I don't know. There's just something about that that's incredibly strange and incredibly unhinged, and I don't like that. I don't like that for it. This is not for me. I do not want to look at this. I have never been a fan of stuffed animals as they do scare me a little bit. As a person with a long Furby, I have a long Furby, but these stuffed animals scare me. Like display at the port recently. Smile. It's dripping the primordial ooze. And that time it is not mold. It is actual digital primordial ooze. You have digital primordial ooze? I think that is an example of digital primordial ooze. Why are we saying that anyway? Why do we need to tell people to smile? I feel like there's something so dystopian about that. I bet it's one of those signs that's like trying to prevent. I bet it's one of those signs that's trying to prevent thievery, and it's probably saying like "smile, you're on camera" or something. But when it just says "smile" with the primordial ooze, it's giving dystopian. Dog with a pine cone. Oh my gosh, it looks like that dog has multiple layers of just huge teeth. That is strange. I have to admit, in the way that like it seems like it's not a very happy dog because its ears are back and all of that. So like it's adding to the vibes. The vibes of The oddly terrifying bite. Great grandfather's home dentist setup. If I saw this in someone's house, I think that two wolves would be fighting. It's like, I feel like I would be so curious, but at the same time, it's like, dude, run, get out. You know what this is giving? It's like, like when your friends like, oh my god, I could fix him. And then like you go to his house and you see this, and it's like, girl, you can't fix him. Run. This is what you would find in the basement of that man's house. Yeah, like it's giving that. The Canadian goose. Yeah, but I don't think birds are real anyway. But geese are terrifying. I remember there was this goose. There was this goose at this park, and this goose was chasing my grandmother around the park, and the goose would not let up. It it was a terrifying experience. And then my mother threw some bread at it, and it finally stopped chasing my grandmother. Oh yes, a continuation. The Canadian goose. They are everywhere. They could be inside your house right now. Honestly, I would not be shocked if the Canadian goose was currently in my house somewhere. They are everywhere. And they contribute to the conspiracy that birds are not real because they are constantly fighting. These Minecraft statues in front of somebody's house. Like, I don't know if I would classify this as liminal, but it's kind of giving a little bit of the same type of vibe. Like, I'm getting the feeling that I've like been there before, or like it's a dream that I'm not supposed to remember. But also, it's Minecraft statues. Like, it's not like specifically liminal. I put a plant in my closet so my cat would stop eating it, and I get jump scared every time I turn the lights on. I think I would as well. And I am a cryptid creature. Those plant leaves look like hands, and they're sticking out that door, and they're like, ah! That is scary. And yes, it is also audibly terrifying. But anyway, I think that's going to be all for today. Like the video if you like the video. Subscribe. Have a good day. Or don't. I don't know. I don't know you. Bye.